Hello, Richie here. This video is part of our Paw Patrol Toys series. If you go to my channel, you'll see that I've done a few videos on Paw Patrol and there's going to be plenty more coming up. Alright, to start off with, we're going to look at Rocky and his recycle truck. If we turn the box around, we can see Rocky and his recycle truck there, and we should be playing with all these other toys within this video. We have a chunky, robust, bright recycle truck here, and there's Rocky. Looking at Rocky, I love his baseball cap. He's got his backpack on, his head twists nicely, his little insignia at the front, he's just charming. The recycle truck has easy to move arms. I love the Paw Patrol insignia there at the front. And all around the truck it has the all-important recycling signage. At the rear of the truck it has a cool door that opens, and as you can see inside there's plenty of room in there. And Rocky fits in very snugly within the driving cabin. So there you have it, Rocky and his recycle truck. Sky helicopter. The helicopter obviously has the same colour scheme as Sky herself, and here she is in all her splendour. There's good spin action on the helicopter rotor. The Sky figurine has all the usuals, the badge, I like the glasses on top of her head. Her head spins all the way around, the backpack on the back, charming. Looking at the helicopter in more detail, there's all the usual livery. As you can see, it moves along by its three wheels. And Sky fits very snugly into the cockpit. So there we have it, Sky in her helicopter. The Zuma Deluxe vehicle, a really cool hovercraft. Unlike the standard vehicles, this has two working parts and there are 3 stages to separate them. Here it is, the hovercraft and its launcher with Zuma. The Zuma figurine has all the usual features and works in the same standard way as the others. Let's just put Zuma in his cockpit. As you can see, there's a little clip there to keep him securely in place. The hovercraft launcher and the hovercraft itself have all the usual Paw Patrol livery. And as you can see, there's a button there to separate the two working parts. I was hoping when I pressed the button of the launcher the hovercraft would spring out, but as you can see I'm having to pull it out. Maybe I did something wrong. The hovercraft has 4 moving parts, 2 arms at the side and 2 rockets at the rear. And they move very nicely and easily. There are 4 wheels at the base of the vehicle to help it move along. The hovercraft slides easily back into its launcher, and the 2 parts together look really cool. So there you have it, Zuma in his hovercraft and hovercraft launcher. Rubble bulldozer. Here he is with all the usual features. He's such a handsome chap. On the bulldozer, the bucket at the front and the drill at the back move both easily and freely. On the base of the bulldozer, there's 4 wheels hidden within the caterpillar tracks. And as you can see, Rubble fits very snugly in his cabin. And there it is, the Rubble bulldozer. Rex Dino Rescue Deluxe vehicle. And here is the wonderful Rex. He's the super pup who has a physical impairment, hence he has the wheelchair. And this is his colour coordinated rescue vehicle. At the rear of the vehicle there is a wheelchair access ramp, and there's also plenty of width within the cabin for him to get in there safely. As you can see, it's a double height vehicle, so when Rex is in his cockpit he has a wonderful vantage point from it. And just look at this suspension! Of course, with this suspension it means his access ramp is lower to the ground. But as you can see, Rex has no trouble accessing his vehicle without the lowered suspension feature. From this angle you can see that Rex's wheelchair is securely anchored in place. So there it is, the Rex Dino Rescue Vehicle. Wellcut Deluxe Motorcycle. And here is Wellcut with all the usual features of the PAW Patrol figurines in his cool motorcycle leathers. Wellcut for me has surely got one of the best vehicles. This bike's amazing. Look at the design features. The front wheel has this sort of claw-like feature on, probably to give it extra grip. And the rear wheel, look how wide that is. Super. Oh, and it does wheelies. Yes, Wellcut, you definitely have one of the best vehicles. Within the cockpit there's a clip, and as you can see, Wellcut sits in there quite securely. And in addition to the wheelie function, when you spring it back, whoosh! We have to do that again. And there it is, the Wellcut motorcycle. Marshall fire engine. And here is the pup himself, Marshall. He is such a dude. If we spin the fire engine around, it's a good looking machine. The ladder-like part raises up, as you can see, and down again. And Marshall fits nice and snug in his cockpit. So there you have it, the Marshall fire engine. Chase Patrol Cruiser. The main pup himself, Chase. His patrol cruiser is a tiny little car. I particularly like the red markings for the lights. All in all, I think it's just a very cool vehicle. Chase fits perfectly in his cockpit. And there's even room for a passenger on the back there. So there you have it, the Chase Patrol Cruiser. Raider Rescue ATV. And here is Raider, the young man himself. The wheels at the front of the ATV are thinner than the ones at the back. When on his ATV, Ryder is in a standing position, but if you look closely, his hands don't quite reach the handlebars. Anyway, that's Ryder and his rescue all-terrain vehicle. Tracker Jungle Cruiser. And here is Tracker himself. I love the way his ears come through his hat. Tracker's Jungle Cruiser has got a smart little windscreen at the front and extra bright lighting at the back. Spinning to the rear of the vehicle, you can see there's an extra standing space. Perfect for fitting in Everest. And as you can see, Ryder fits perfectly in his cockpit. So there it is, Tracker Jungle Cruiser. Everest Snowplow. And here is Everest, a little husky pup. I particularly like our woolly hat there. Everest Snowplow is really cool. It has the caterpillar tracks at the side, it has the funnels from where the snow will be dispersed, and at the rear it has a standing platform. On the base of the vehicle there are 3 wheels to help it move along, and stored underneath is a rescue tow claw. This claw will easily help vehicles stuck in the snow. And as you can see, Everest fits very snugly in her cockpit. Come on Chase, Everest will give you a lift somewhere. And there it is, Everest Snowplow.